That line came, I said, I know lying. I know that. I just did my lashes. I wanted to be cute for this video, but these lashes are not on right. Like, you see that lash is not even on, and this lash keep get stuck to this, like, all right here. You can see. I don't know who decided to talk about. Oh my god. I don't know who did the idea of, if you don't have lash glue, use hair glue, because Jesus Christ. So we're just gonna get right into this story time, because these lashes ain't it. So this is the story time about how I found out I was pregnant, how I told everybody, and just that on that. It was beginning of August, and basically I was supposed to get this little hotel, whatever, with the boy, and we was just talking about it, and I was like, beginning of August 2019. So I was like, I'm gonna be on my period that weekend, so we really can't go whatever. He was like, how do you really know that? It could really be lying. I'm like, no, because I'm not pregnant, so it's definitely gonna come. So that weekend came, we didn't get the hotel. I don't know. He just started acting real funny that week, so like, forget it. So he was on the phone. No, fast back. It was August 9th, and what happened? August 9th, and my period was supposed to come, but it never came. So fast forward, I said, all right, wait, it's gonna come tomorrow, which was August 10th. August 10th came, it still didn't come. So I remember posting my close friends on Instagram like, where's my period at? Cause I was like, I hope it don't be dumb and come while I'm in college, like my first week, and then I can't enjoy my first week of college. So I'm just like, yo, what? So August 11th came, we was just sitting on FaceTime, me and the boy, whatever, and he was like, did your period come? Yeah, I said, let me go to the bathroom and check. It never came. So I'm like, you know, it never came, but that don't mean nothing. So I wasn't even really pressed like to get a pregnancy test. I was like, it just didn't come yet. It's always dumb. It's like late, all that other stuff. So just like usual, you know, them apps normally say you come the 15th and that shit don't happen to the 20th. So I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. So I went to the store to get like some snacks and all that, and I get in the line. You know, Dollar Tree. I don't know how all Dollar Trees are set up, but the ones in Baltimore, you could go get in the line and pregnancy test right there in the line. So I'm like, cool, whatever. Pregnancy test right in the line. So I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna get two just to get them. So I got two, came home. But what's funny is I took a test like July 30th, and it came back negative. So I'm like, oh well, this is nothing to it, but it was something to it. And what happened? So I just took the one. I said, I'm just gonna take it, just take it, because I'm taking it for no reason anyway. So I'm like, I'm gonna take it, just do it. I had a little 99-cent one. You just like put it in. I put it in the cup and squeeze the pee out the cup, put it into that little hole on the thing. I was like, it's not gonna say nothing. So the one line came. I'm like, right. Then another line came. I said, I know you fucking lying. I know that. I know you're lying. So I text my old homegrown like, bitch, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. Now she think I'm lying, so I FaceTime, I show her. Everybody think, you know how people doing those little pranks or whatever. You know, people doing those little pranks. And basically, I was like, I'm being so serious. Like, so I'm like, oh, how am I telling my mother? So that's what we was just thinking about. I just got up. Oh, she wants to be in a video. Say something. Okay, so she's not gonna say anything. She kind of get camera shy. She gets a little camera shy when she gets on the camera. For some odd reason, she'll be running her mouth so much. As soon as I put the camera on her, she don't talk no more. So we just gonna have to bear with it. So what happened was, we was on the phone. I was like, yeah, I was on out to my mother. I wasn't really tripping for real. I was really laid back, not about it. Like, it's just another day. Like, I don't know why, because some people my age would have been having a holy fit, about to run to the clinic, and I'm just like, oh well, okay, like next. So, I called him. I mean, I didn't even call him. I texted him first, and he straight kept saying it's not mine, it's not mine, it's not mine. I'm just like, okay, I was like, it's okay, it's cool. Like, it's not mine, that's not mine. So I'm like, whatever, and yeah. So I'm like, you know what? Let me call him. He's do another one on the camera and let him see. Did that. Still, well, I don't know what you're telling me for. It's not mine. Like, okay, cool. So, right. Like, go tell another boy. I'm just like, bro. Like I said what I said. But then, so that day, everybody was just like, oh, yeah, no, you need to get rid of the baby. You need to get rid of the baby. You need to get rid of the baby. I'm just like, yo. Okay, so after he found out, I put both pregnancy tests in my little fanny pack or whatever and went to go to Marshall's to pick my sister up. So I get there and I'm like, girl, guess what? She all like, what? I said, I'm pregnant. And she like, girl, stop playing, stop playing. Everybody just thought I was just playing. Like, what am I playing about? It's nothing that I would be playing about. I mean, I see like pranks and all that, but how many times you have to say stop playing, stop blind before the person just say, all right, I'm lying. But I kept saying I'm not lying. So therefore, But oh my god, I don't know. I just thought everything was so funny at the time. Like, I'm just like, bro, this just cannot be real. Like, it can't be real. So she thought I was lying too. So I said, okay, bad. So we can just go to the store and get me a pregnancy test, and I'll take it in front of you, and you'll see if I'm lying or not. And yeah, we just did the issue right then and there. We go to the stores, we get it, we come home, I take another one in front of her, and it says positive. Like, right, like I said. So I took about 8 in total. 8. Because I had two 99-cent one, 2 89-cent one, and I bought 2 boxes of the clear blue ones because everybody just kept thinking I was lying. So I took about 100 tests over and over and over and over and over again just so everybody could see that it was my piss, my pee, and it was loading in front of them. I honestly feel like I keep leaving off at the part where I told my sister and I took more tests. So I took 8 tests in total, like I said, and then what happened was they all said positive. So I don't know what everybody was thinking that I was going to do, was just going to keep on fluctuating and not saying, oh, negative. One was just going to randomly say negative. I don't really feel like it works like that. Especially after a good minute. Like, maybe like when you like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a week, it's going to say negative. Or you might get a false positive or a false negative. But once you at that missed period stage, I don't think no test, if you're really pregnant, I don't think any test is going to say negative unless you actually lost that baby. I feel like even after you lose the baby, they say that your test still could say positive. So, I don't know. But yeah. So I was just telling everybody was telling me I should get rid of the baby, but yeah, I didn't tell my mother, my other sister, my father. Like, I didn't tell really any adults. I was just telling little kids, like, not little kids, like people my age. So I just feel like I thought like me telling like older people, they would be more like open and stuff to it. I mean, one person was like, she actually told me, she like actually asked me for once, like somebody asked me, what do you want to do? Like, And I feel like people was asking me that, but at the same time, it wasn't like a, but it's all your decision. It was like, oh, so what you want to do? Cause you're not keeping the baby type crap. Like, and I just feel like, I don't know. People was just very, I just feel like people was like very, insensitive to my feelings. Sorry, y'all. I just always have problems with this wig because I really don't know how to put wigs on. You know, you're supposed to do the baby heads, and I don't got time for that. I just throw this wig on. Everybody my age was, some people my age was really like, go ahead, girl, you got it. But this is like, I didn't really tell nobody till like, I found out the 11th. I didn't really start saying stuff till like maybe like the 27th. I was 6 weeks. So yeah, 2 weeks later, I said something to like people, my close friends on Instagram, which was the worst idea ever because I should not have trusted nobody because they told people, they started telling other people about it, and I'm just like, yo, because it was like people texting me like and calling him like, oh, so she pregnant. Like, who told you that? The people just run their mouth too much. I don't like nothing about it. I hate Baltimore. I hate everybody. I'm pretty sure people in other places run their mouth too, but yeah. I feel like at the end of the day, that was really nobody else's place to tell people but mine. But hey, that's what you do. That's what people do when they find out something. They just go yipping with their mouth. I was at work. I remember that. I think that was the same day the older lady had said, she's not an old lady, but she like older than me. She said, "Did you tell your mother?" and stuff like that. Like she was like the coolest one that said something about it. Like coolest. So she said, "Did you say something to your mother?" I said, "No." So I texted my mother later on in my shift. I said, "I wish it was easier to talk to you about things because like it's really not. It's not. I mean, like some people have those parents where like you go to them like I'm pregnant and they just jump for joy. Some people my age have mothers that are saying, "When are you giving me grandkids? Because I want some right now." Not my mother. My mother was not like that at all. I just feel like, and even like with certain things, like I feel like maybe now I can say stuff to her because like, I just wanted to tell the whole baby like, what's worse than that? It's not. It's not bad about having a baby, but like, what's worse than that in her eyes? Nothing really. So, um, I texted dad. So I came home, and she was all like, "So what's wrong? Why you text me that?" I said nothing. I just kept saying nothing every time. She kept, parents just keep asking and asking and asking. I'm like, it's nothing. So she thought I had some type of disease. So I'm like, what? I said, no, I don't have no disease. She said, so what, you pregnant? I said, no. Like, what? And she's like, so what is it? I said, it's what you just said. And she was like, what? I'm like, and she trying to, like, then she gonna go back to you. What, you got a disease? Like, no, I'm pregnant. So then she said, I hope it ain't by that boy. I said, ooh, it is. She was not okay with that. But then we just started talking because I was having like a little, like, you know, when you live on, I was living on campus at that. When you live on campus or whatever. And, what happened? When you be living on campus and you have a trunk party to get like your stuff for like your dorm room and all that. I was having one of them, so everybody was like, my mom, well, not everybody yet. My mom was all like, "Oh, you need to cancel it. You need to tell everybody to bring the baby shower kids." So I'm just like, I could really have both for real, because if anything, everything I'm gonna get from the trunk party, I can come home and use in my room, which I am. So it really doesn't matter. I went upstairs because I was really just over the conversation. I'm so over the place with this story. I'm sorry. I really went upstairs because I was so over the conversation. I'm just like, I just cannot. I don't feel like talking about it. Like, I'm having baby and that's just that. That's like, that was my whole mindset with everybody. Like, I'm having a baby. Like, what do y'all keep talking about abortions for? Because I'm having the baby. Like, so I went upstairs and I was just in my room just chilling. My mom would come upstairs like, okay, so I just got off the phone with your sister, the one I told. I got off the phone with your sister, and she said, you're not lying. So why would you want this for your life? This just, you know how parents be. Tell me y'all know how parents be. I don't got time for that. I'm not even going all the way into detail, but she was just saying it all. So I remember my sister finally came home from being with one of her friends, and I had to go downstairs to open the door for her. And I guess at this point, I'm up here told my father. So I heard my father on the phone with my sister just saying all of the things that you just would not want to hear. I'm just like, y'all are, I don't know. They really was just pissing me off. Just saying, he just said anything. And he didn't know I was even downstairs, but that I could hear the conversation, which was what really pissed me off. The simple fact that you want to talk all this, thinking that I wasn't listening, and so basically you talking all this behind my back. No, he never once called my phone. He called my mother. He called my sister. He never once called me to say anything to me about it. But okay, cool, whatever. I mean, yeah, so I went to my interview the next. I actually cried myself to sleep that whole night because I'm like, my mother was like, she would go half with the boy to get the abortion. I'm just like, I got the money to get it. I'm not doing it though. So next, I'm not doing it. So next day I had an interview. So I cried all the way to the interview. Cried. I got together for the interview. Cried after the interview, and I finally told my oldest sister. Her reaction, pissy. Like, yo, I don't like. You know when you find out you're pregnant, that's supposed to be like the happiest time of your life. Mine was the worst time of my life. Like, I don't even like after like I told everybody I was keeping baby. It still is the worst time of my life. Like, I just don't understand how could people be like that, especially when you're pregnant, knowing that you have different hormones going on, like you more emotional, all that. Like, everybody was really rude to me, and she had said, "We know you can do it, but why are you trying to do that? It seems like you just trying to prove a point that you can do it." Like, I'm not trying to prove no point that I can take care of a baby. I'm just not getting rid of the baby. Like, so her question to me was like, "What's your plan?" I'm just like, I don't have a plan yet. I don't have a plan yet because I don't. All of y'all just finding out, so I'm trying to watch y'all reactions and y'all emotions so I can know my plan. But I was really, she really just made me mean. I think out of everybody, my father was number one, she was number two. I was like, yo. I just almost, she started talking about the trunk party. Then we need to cancel your trunk party. We need to cancel your trunk party. That was everybody. We need to cancel we need to cancel your trunk party. What you cancel my trunk party for when I could just still use the stuff at my room? What if you cancel the trunk party because I'm still going to college for the first semester? It didn't even really matter because Corona came and wiped out the second semester and everybody was at home anyway. Ha ha ha. Joke's on y'all. So therefore, I just felt like at the end of the day, everybody's reaction in my family was bullcrap. I feel like that's how everybody found out. I told everybody like that and everybody was rude except for my middle sister. Middle. I'm the youngest. She's the middle. She was cool. Well, she was a little iffy. Like, keep the baby. Then I can't tell you what to do. That's not my baby. That's not a third. And I can't help you. And I don't know what to do. And she really, shut up. I can't help you. I can't do this. She's like, keep the baby. Oh my God, my sister's pregnant. My sister's pregnant. Oh, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, do you think you can do it? Like, you know what? I can't deal with y'all reactions. I feel like the only person that was really, really genuinely like happy, keep the baby, was my old homegirl. Like, keep the baby, keep the baby. Like, that's all she said. Keep the baby. I would keep the baby. Like, right. So, I went to school, and the boy, of course, of course, he was in a relationship. Of course, he would do that. Typical him, yeah. But we're not even getting to that. He wasn't in like a full blown relationship when it happened. So don't do me, because I don't go like that. He did what he did, and then got into that relationship. So that's just that on that. that's just that on that. Don't do me. I remember just asking somebody at my a older lady also at my truck party, and she was telling me, "You got scholarships, you got this, you got that. You can't keep that baby." And then like everybody knew like the nature of me and him and I, his and I, however you say that, relationship. So he's like, "Yeah, you don't want to be dealing with that for the next 18 years of your life." But of course, me being me, I was just like, I don't really care. Not that I had to deal with him for the next 18 years of my life, cause I don't, I don't. Like, it's nowhere in the Bible that says. I'm like, you would say that because you would want um you would want to be married and have the happy family type stuff, but you don't have to deal with them, and they don't have to deal with you. He don't deal with me. I don't deal with him. And that's just down that. Um, I'm not gonna say we don't 100%ly don't deal with each other, but I'm pretty sure like we only 20% like deal with each other for real. And that's just that. Like from the jump, he was not supportive with the decision. He told me one day he came to my dorm and he told me to keep the baby, but I don't know. I feel like everybody was really just rude. Didn't didn't have no sympathy. They was not empathetic. They was nothing. They were disrespectful. Because who are a lot of people saying abort that baby. Even like when I told people, my close friends, they, I'm not even ready to hold you. They, some of them have done stuff for her, for my daughter. But if it wasn't for them, like, girl, forget what these people say. If you want that baby, keep that baby. Keep that baby. I'm like, yo, they say you don't need nobody. All that baby is gonna need is you. I mean, it takes a village, but all that baby really needs is you. You're the mother. So once I heard that, I was like, you know what? I'm keeping this baby. I'm not getting rid of my daughter. And I didn't know she was a girl at the time. I thought she was a boy all that time. I thought I was having a son. I mean, I like her. I don't like her. I shouldn't have said that. I love her. I like her too. I like her too. I like her and I love her. But damn, you know, I know how I was growing up. So I know my karma is they get me. That's how I wanted a son, because at least the son, I don't even feel like God gave me, because you know that saying that the boys that aren't sugar honey iced tea get girls. I don't even feel like God gave me a girl because of him. God gave me a girl because of me, because I'm about to get my karma back in tenfold, yo. Like, she's already 2 months and got the personality of me now. Like, oh my God. Help me. I just remember, like, finding out I was so chills. I didn't, nothing really phased me. I was relaxing. Like, everybody was saying, give it a baby. I was like, but I don't want to. I don't really have to. Like, she's not, everybody like, your life is over. Don't do that to yourself. This ain't, it's just like, I just like at the end of the day, a baby don't really change nothing. It doesn't stop nothing. I mean, it changed stuff. It doesn't stop anything. It just changed the way that you have to go around your situation, how you maneuver, how you do this, how you do everything. At the end of the day, that baby ruins your life. I feel like that's just, I don't know. And all the people talking shit about babies are expensive, they are. They are. But just because you choose not to do that because of that reason, or just because you choose not to do that because you don't want kids, or you don't want to do that, they don't give you no right to judge people who do have kids, or people who want kids, who have multiple kids at a young age, or whatever. Like, which is, anyway, hold you. That is a little weird. I'm sorry. Sorry, that's not weird. That's your preference. Sorry. We're in a day and age that you gotta watch everything you say. Sorry. That's just not for me. That's a better way to say it. It might be for you, but it's not for me. I don't want no more kids. She's already enough. But I just feel like if you want to have your baby, have that baby. I keep baby judgmental to other people's situation. But what I'm saying is, teen pregnancy, that's not cute. I don't think everybody's having a baby to be cute. That definitely should not be your mindset. But I definitely feel like if you're young as hell, live your life, because damn, I'm 19. I didn't have no friends. So I was like, I don't even care. Like, I wasn't going out, none of that. But now, it's like, all of a sudden I had her, and I want to go everywhere. All over the world. Like, I want to go to Ocean City. I want to go to Atlanta. Even though with all this corona, I want to live free. But I can't. But that ain't no problem either. That ain't no problem, because I really wasn't doing nothing anyway. Like, now people ask me, can you go here, go there? I say, can she come? Because if she can't come, then no, it's just that on that. Like, I'm not going without her. And that's just that. And I feel like that makes it even more funner to me, because now I have a guaranteed person that can go anywhere with me. Y'all heard her. She be running her mouth for sure, and she's only 2 months. We be in the market, we be in the stores talking to each other big, and she be giggling, laughing. She don't giggle yet, but she does laugh and smile. And if she doesn't giggle, she doesn't laugh, so she just smiles. It's something. I think I put these lashes on, and I became a dumb hoe. Something, but I feel like I really didn't cover everything. I think I covered all the main people reactions. I just feel like at the end of the day, everybody's reaction was really rude to me. But like, that wasn't even like the beginning. I mean, that wasn't even the end. That was just the beginning. That wasn't the end. Because they were rude. When I tell you, everybody gave me a run for my money during my pregnancy. Everybody. But that's a whole nother video, a whole nother story time and all that. I was like, at the end of the day, he didn't care. He was saying that the baby's not mine. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do that. This and the third, knowing deep down in his heart that he did whatever he did. My mother, I guess, my mother and father, they both was disappointed, I guess. Not I guess, they were. You know how when you expect more from your kids. That's what it was. They expected more from me, and I didn't do that for them. So I just, like, at the end of the day, oh, my one sister was cool with it, but kind of iffy. My older sister was like, no thanks. I'm not for that. No thanks. But my whole family, at the end of the day, they all started coming around saying, I don't have a problem with you being pregnant. I just have a problem with that boy. It's the boy you chose. And I feel like at the end of the day, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Cause I don't want to talk. I don't really want to talk about him. But yeah, it is. It's like, you don't even gotta be like that. I don't understand. That's another topic for another. That's another topic. What I just don't understand is that I didn't have the same. I didn't have none of the same. No one had the same feeling as me. No one just was like, cool. That's cool. I mean, my sister was, but like I said, she was iffy. But I just feel like, I don't know. I was like, if it's your body, do what you want with your body. If you want to keep your baby, keep the baby. If you want to get rid of the baby, get rid of the baby. I don't know. I can't really tell you. But all I know is I'm not getting rid of no babies. Like, I could literally probably be 45, and unless I have health issues, I'm keeping the baby. Like, and that's what I tell everybody. I don't care what age I am. I'm keeping the baby. Like, I just feel like everybody just was not very supportive. But I could really get more into detail in another video about like how my whole entire pregnancy was, because I'm happy that I waited to the end so I could actually tell y'all this stuff. But yeah, I just don't understand how people gonna say abort the baby. Like, I wasn't aborted, you wasn't aborted, because you're sitting here telling me abort the baby. So if I wasn't aborted and you wasn't aborted, who are you? Who are you? And I just kept telling everybody, it's God's plan. This was God's plan. I didn't have a safe 9 months of pregnancy, clearly, and I done a lot of stuff that probably should not have been done during the pregnancy. But no matter what, I never lost weight. So clearly, this was in God's plan. I just say that at everything. If it's my time to go, it's my time to go. But I feel like God, my destiny, my story, all that was already written, and she was already placed into it. Like, you getting distracted. But yeah, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and look out for more content on this whole topic, because it's definitely an adventure, it's definitely a story time, it's definitely tea. So yeah.